I'm back. I'm back in the first mode of Mario and Sonic at the Whip Winter Games. So yeah, saying that apparently snow is coming because obviously it's the Snow Olympics. Okay, I mean that's not always the case. I mean there's like some events that are clearly been taking place inside, but there's some that take place outside. So yeah. All right. So what to do? Mm, I guess I've been indecisive as fuck. My God. All right, just basically just do the stuff that I've been doing, the full events of some of these ones, and then doing off the train with hockey. All right, going off to the skating event, the short track, 1,000 meters. All right, there we go. Just jumping on right in here. All right. Got a bunch of characters. What am I saying at this point? Alright. Hopefully I do well here because in training I was kind of like just like not being super paying attention. I was just missing a bunch of the coins. So, okay, off to a great start in 4th place. Okay, I mean we're on like 4 laps. Maybe I would just go faster with each lap. Like in the 3rd lap I'll be in 3rd. Like, there we go. Okay, I'm holding the remote like not properly. I continue to get that stupid message a lot. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh my god, can Vector get out of my way? Alright, let's use this on the final lap and get first indeed. That's the strategy with that one special, just constantly just use it on the final lap and there I win. I mean, that special can really give off a big speed boost right there. Like, it really shows you how powerful it is. And it's a case where, like, with these skating events where it's, like, a short, like, loop constantly. So, yeah, that basically just, like, sums it up. Alright. Got all the Sonic characters on the podium. Nice job there. Yeah, there we go. Pretty short too, like on off, starting off the video with a nice event right here. Alright, okay. Receive an emblem. Received for going from 4th to 1st in the speed skating. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. Alright, up next, we got Giant Swim and Train for Hockey. Probably just going to do the Giant Swim next, as we've been seeing that event a few times, like in the training. And it's pretty, especially in these cases, like they're kind of like similar to like downhill, like get the stuff we're familiar with out of the way, just so we can deal with the new stuff. The new stuff that we haven't seen yet in the festival mode. Alright, there we go indeed. Alright, just going off forward there. Alright. I guess, alright, I was planning on talking about stuff about my life when the thing was loading, but it hasn't. But now it fully loaded. I guess I can just do that anyway. Like, my day so far is doing pretty good. Had like a nice shorter day at work. Gotta have it to cut off early. Ah, my god, that was terrible. Just too fucking early. Like, I was being way too prepared for that. Alright, there we go. Just going through the flakes here. Let's see, can I? No, I need to stop. I am being way too, like, cocky with these. Like, what am I doing? And I'm being too goddamn slow. Like, come on. Let's just play it safe for now. I got way too fucking cocky. Why am I still being too cocky? I'm like, my god. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? That skating event made me way too cocky. Alright, there we go. I got the one and then I'll stop. I'm still getting the plus sign. That shows you I'm not doing too well when I'm getting like ad time with that. What am I doing? Like, oh god. I mean, Giant Swim's kind of what I find to be a little bit difficult compared to like downhill because I feel like the fights are way too far apart in here. So yeah, that could probably be it. Or it could just be Fanning, which is realistically the most likely choice. The most likely thing. Well, it seems like I still did pretty well. Okay, I did first, so it's not terrible, but it's still like alright. Alright. Now I get to go to the podium again and get the weaker music, but it's still pretty good music, but I could have done better music. Alright, let's skip this. Like, I'm still seeing that 1,000 times, so it's like, I'm not gonna show it for everyone. Alright, now jumping into hockey here. Yes, got the bronze medal, got like 6 points. But it's still relatively high, I should say so myself. Like, it's over 100 at this point. Alright, jumping into hockey, a team event. Like, yeah, even though I'm still doing the singles route, I still get these events where it's like very team oriented. And as such, all the characters get put in teams in that case. Yes, Canada hockey plays because the Vancouver 2010s took place in Canada, so yeah, all that stuff. Alright, yes, Team Silver. Which is something that I couldn't like recognize right away. Like, I feel like with the first two, like Mario Sonic with Beijing 2008 and Vancouver 2010, they don't like very like themed around like the central location. I feel like 2012 with London 2012 and onward, they really like showcase like the area, or even with the just like Summer Olympics, because I don't think Sochi really represents like Sochi of in itself. I think it's just with the summer like events where it's like it really shows like the culture of the place. All right. What am I doing here? I was not paying attention to the rules. Alright, it's just telling me like how to like control pass and stuff. There's no goals currently up, so it's basically just like testing out the controls and stuff. Alright, and it's telling me to like shake the remote and shoot. Yes, packing up the energy and stuff. Like casting to like other players in this game is like how to get that hockey puck nice and big, nice and powerful. Alright, now it's off to like the challenge here. It's like take down as much of these like blocks, these icicle looking blocks, as much as possible. Alright. That was very quickly to shout out there because all of us were like very close to one another. And for my penis, it's just a typical like Mario and Sonic cast because why the fuck not for this train area. Alright, that was a failure. Alright, let's go have the Mario Brothers go speed up and that. Alright, I was way too happy with that. Alright, how about the Sonic characters this time? No! What? I was shaking the remote, god damn it. Okay, I did over the requirement, but I was supposed to do 8 and now I got like 10. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna I have like over 30 seconds of time. I'm gonna be here forever with that. That's way too generous of a time. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Got the team out. Got the puck all fired up. Okay, now I need to just hit this one block. There we go. Yeah, that was like a very generous time when I was told to do 8 and I got them all nice and decently in an efficient amount of time. Alright, there we go. Nice job indeed. Off to like next day. As soon as the game loads and stuff. Alright, there we go. No rival for this time. I know we haven't gone through all the rivals yet, but like there's still more. And I believe the rivals only appear in like the traditional like events, they don't appear in the dream events. I know in London 2012 they appear in dream events, but here I don't think so. Alright. And yeah, Yeah, do the train. Like, all we have here is new stuff, actually. Yeah, we have, like, train for, like, new events, and then we have, like, dream gliding. Which the dream events don't have, like, training. There's no, like, training for the dream events. I don't know if I said that before, but I'll say it again. I don't know. It's been a while since I recorded. Like, there's so much stuff happening in my life, and so much work that I have to, like pay attention to, so there are times where it's just like been a while since I recorded and stuff. Alright, now just jumping into ski cross here. Now we've been on skis for a while and now it's time to actually race with them. I think, well, actual proper racing instead of like, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I just straight up just skipped the tutorials for that. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. Alright, now we're just gonna have like chase this Chao here. Yeah, I just like skipped the tutorials. Like, it's basically like the same thing. Like, we've been on skis like a billion times, so we should understand the gist at this point. So basically just follow the Chao and that'll be done. I don't know if I can like boost past the Chao, but it looks like I am, yeah. I don't know. There we go. I guess you can say in this way, we do have like a rival here in the training instead of like, but instead of like a normal rival, it's just like against a Chao. Kind of funny indeed. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is basically a lot of stuff we've seen before. There we go. Did pretty well against the Chao, I should say so myself. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot easier than the actual like rivals because obviously it's the training. Alright, there we go. It's nice to have the like, even though the events are like pretty similar to one another, there's still like a variety in like the training and stuff, like chase the Chao, get a bunch of coins, get a bunch of rings, like there's still some variety even though it's not basically not that much. Alright, now onto not dream curling, training curling, my god. God, I'm mixing up my words together, my god. Alright, now into something a little more complex, not just like typical racing and stuff, just like doing something else. Alright, there we go. And with the exact same typical Mario Sonic characters. Pretty vanilla when it comes to like the training stuff, but what can you do? Alright. Yep, going to like the furrow one. Even though we, alright, yes. Yes, to like, yeah, I'm not reading all this, like, yeah. It's like basically telling me to like place where to place your curling, get your general direction, and just do it down the middle because why not? For this first throw. Alright, yes, you hold down A when you like want to actually do it. You can make some test swings, and then when you want to do it, just do it. I don't think doing that arc is really all that necessary. Like, it probably is. It is for like Soshi, but not for like for this game. It's like do like a nice tap, and there you got it, like a nice, decent arc there. Alright, there we go. Yes, that's kind of the sweeping. It's basically just shaking the room up, but I don't want to do it right there because it might be overthrow. Yeah, just like having to go down a bit because yeah, just go down the middle right there. Alright, and that's how you get it down the middle right there. Alright, earn at least 2 points in four throws. That should be pretty easy, especially since we're not going against another team here. Alright, target your spot, and there we go. Just do the exact same thing that I just did very earlier. Alright, there we go. And just go down the middle. And do not do shaking. Yes, ignore that prompt for a little while. Alright, now I'm putting some little shaking right there. There we go. And just had to like drift off to like the middle there. There we go. Alright. Now I don't want to hit that other one, so I'll just go off to the side here. And go press A again and go like there. Yeah. Yeah, just go like down the middle. I mean, I guess I can do like a little turn, but I don't know. God, the amount of times telling me to like sweep here and I just don't. I just win by not doing this certain part of the game. There we go. Alright. And just go to the other side, I guess, because what else can I do? Alright, there we go. And my god, that's like way overshooting. Like, I'm not doing the like massive arc like you do with like Wii Sports. I'm just like doing like little shape right there, and that's it. Alright, there we go. Alright, a little quicker, but a little higher up, but it's still good. Alright, I guess up here again. I don't know. Like, I pretty much just completed the train, so it's basically just like, just wait until like I win and stuff. Alright, just pretty good. Just like, not even take off the controller off for a brief moment, just like have it like sit there and have me win. Yep, nailed it right there. And I had the jingle just played a little bit, signifying that, yeah, I did what I need to do. Yeah, there we go, the train completed. Alright, now it's time for a much more interesting event. Alright, I am not taking a break right now. For once, I'm actually annoying that prompt for a bit, because I still have like one left event that I need to do. And this time it's like a very out there type of event considering everything else in the game. The most out of place game in this entire game is Dream Glide. That's not even like, it's not even an Olympic event, and it's not even winter related. Like, it's just out here in the sky. But you know what? It's funny. I do enjoy that, just like having something completely different. And yeah, it's called Sky Gardens, even though I'm pretty sure the music in here is Sky Sanctuary from like Sonic 3, so I don't know why it's called that. I guess probably because it doesn't really look like Sky Sanctuary. Like, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but it does not look like, it looks like a completely generic location here. Alright, just like skipping that. Alright, there we go indeed. With my nice hang glider and stuff, and completely just like targeting the enemies here, attacking the acorns. Alright, there we go. And basically just tilting the rear remote like all directions, like just to target others. Alright, there we go. And the target is like automatic, so when you get nearby an enemy, it will like automatically target them. Let me get some items here. Let's get something else that's other than green shell. Okay. Guess I'll... Okay, what's the button? Oh, okay. I pressed 1 to use my item. I was like brain farting there for a bit. Alright. And I got like a star. So I'm basically getting protection items at this rate. Alright, I'm getting closer there. It's like, yeah, now in a second. And a nice detail that all the hangers in the background, it's just like only the characters currently playable. So yeah, because Peach is in this band, I'm in the band. So it's just like those ones. Okay, I got rid of the shield. Now it's time for the star. And I'm basically just smashing the 2 button as I'm doing it because it's even a green shell, so I don't need to worry about like a stock happening, being low on green shells. Alright, I got myself in first at the near the end. Nice job indeed. Alright. Yes, indeed. Alright, 34. Nice job indeed. Alright, there we go. Nice zoom up view of Silver right there. Alright, there we go. Onto the podium once again, getting the first place area now. Alright, yeah, we already I showed it like the first time. I don't know, maybe I should make like a general like theme. Like I always show like one pedestal, but in the end just skip the rest. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're getting a rival now. It's been a while. Alright, finger skating. I know who's gonna be in here. Yes, it's you, Rouge. Rouge the Bat. Alright, yes, coming with racing style. Kind of thing for you to be in finger skating, but in this event. Alright. Now I think the thing with finger skating, I think this is the only one, Rouge is the only character that doesn't have like a unique theme. It's just going to be the typical like Swan Lake, I believe. So yeah. She's like the exception of like characters with unique themes. Alright, now, as fitting for this character to have like finger skating at the same time, this is like a pretty odd event for Rouge to be in here. Like, there's like a skip option where I can skip like all of this and just move on to my performance. So it's kind of weird for a character to have a rival character taking turns event, but you know what, whatever. I'm not going to skip though, I'm just going to like keep it playing because we get to see all of Rouge's unique animations and stuff and actually see her play. Alright, there we go, just going off to the twirling and stuff. Get to see all of her animations as I said. Alright, there we go. It's not a complete perfect, so I don't have to worry about like being too completely perfect. But I don't think I've like really lose to Rouge. I don't think I really lost against anyone except for one, which we'll get to in a moment, which we haven't seen yet. I think there's only one rival that I've had trouble with in the past, so I'm hopeful I don't like fuck up here. Alright, there we go. She's almost done, so I don't think, yeah, we're going to like the final area, the final spin here and going to like, yeah, the final performance right there. That's like a weird like ending pose, but okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, Alright, got like 54.300, so I gotta beat that score. Alright, there we go. Now it's my turn to do the skating. Alright. Alright, now let's see here. Can I add some like additional points? Not in this first area. Not like this first area. Now probably here. Yeah, there we go. This is when you have like long stretches of like nothing. Yeah, that's like the perfect time to do it. Alright, there we go. Just get all the grades in there. And get all the goods. Like I believe you can only get goods when you're doing that additional like stuff in between like the major stuff that you're supposed to do. So you can't like cheat the system. Alright. Get the twirling here. Nice indeed. Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go. And I pretty much just beat her score right there. Like she got like 554.3 and I got like over that at this point. Alright, there we go. Of course the rival character's not gonna do like that additional trick where you just like add points in between sections. So like yeah. Well, I don't remember if the train like told you they can do this, but I don't remember. I don't know, it's been a while. As I said again, like work and personal stuff, like took a break of like recording, but and stuff, so I don't fully remember. I mean, I know it doesn't seem like it, but yeah, I took a break, but yeah. I guess so many videos try to like stop us, so that's why you don't always notice like the gap and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, just beat Rouge right there. Nice job indeed. Alright, there we go. And that's assuming we don't go back to like the shopping area, which I believe we will at like some point, but other than that, that's a nice wrap up of the video right there. And let's have the game load again so we can get a glimpse of like what's next. Getting like a sneak preview of what's going to appear. As well as seeing like the results, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get to see the results right here. Yeah, 5 days less. Yes, we're getting like close to the end here. Alright, first indeed. And first in dream events. And total points on all 129. Man, I'm just like kicking their ass. I mean, I don't think there's like a difficulty selection. I don't know. I never really checked to see if there's like a difficulty selection. I don't know. For like this event. For this mode. I don't know. Alright, so we got a mix of variety of things for like the next video. We got a train, a full event, and a dream event. Nice indeed. So next time we'll do all of these stuff. So see you then. Goodbye.